Hello and welcome to the only place where the pods are casted and you have no choice but to produce 30, 60 and 100-fold. Today I'm blessed to introduce you to our two guests, the pastor and the Rasta. Ahuja bless, no man cares. Shalom, shalom. First of all, me respect all me brethren, whether Rastafari or not, me respect. But me read the Bible for myself, and I hear Jesus teaching 12 disciples in a parable, and he say it's a parable of wheat and weed, and he say wheat shall be bundled up like this, and it shall be set on fire. Okay, so this parable that you referred to, the parable of wheat and weeds, talks about the beginning and the end and the time in between where we are living right now. When God created the heavens and the earth and everything on it, everything was good. That's wheat. Everything was harmonious. Up until the devil sneaked in, who is the enemy, and he sowed his weeds. And these weeds represent this idea of independence that he gave to Adam and Eve. He made them disobey God. And that idea then turned everything into a curse. Because when man is cursed, everything else is cursed. So then the laborers went to the master and said, should we weed out the weeds? And then the master said, no, let it grow together. There shall come a time, that's the end, the harvest, when harvesters, and these harvesters are not the church, they are not the labor. These harvesters are going to come and separate the good from the bad. Why? Because if man was allowed to separate the good from the bad, imagine what would have happened to Saul before he was Paul, to Abram before he was Abraham, to Jacob before he was Israel. They could have been weeded out. Moses, he was a killer before he became, I would say in today's term, the president of Israel. This parable has nothing to do with weed. It's a decision. You decide, my friend. Meditation, bro. Meditation. You're the first pastor. Tell me the truth about this weed, bro. Bro, it's weed. I think you're gonna need this, bro. I think you're gonna need it. It talks about the journey from when you receive Christ, what is expected of you and what you're expected to do from the kingdom of God. Looking at you, you're very intelligent. It looks like you are zealous and you want to know the truth. And I like the fact that you didn't argue for no reason. You've understood. So I'm going to gift you this. This costs $10, but I'm going to give it to you for free. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to the only place where the pods are casted and they leave you with no choice but to produce 30, 60, and 100-fold. We out.